Hey guys, good morning. It's shaving time again. 2 days or 2.5 days of not shaving has given me enough growth that we actually have something to scrub off. And today we're gonna do a quick little, let me backtrack a little bit. We're only gonna do a one pass today because I actually got myself a little ingrown hair situation going here from shaving too much, being too excited about vintage Gillette razors and whatnot. So today we're gonna do a one pass, but during that one pass, we're gonna compare the Gillette trilogy of the Super Speed. You see the blue tip, the normal silver flare, and the red tip. And what the story is that the blue is the mildest, then the standard is the silver flare tip. They made it in other iterations too with a black handle. Later on they used some black anodized aluminum handle. We also have a black tip. The tip is actually plastic in this case, I believe. Yeah. And they have their own inherent problems. And then of course when the Super Speed first came out, it was the silver knurled handle here. So they're all very similar, but during a period right before they came out with the adjustable razor, the slim, oh no, actually first the Fat Boy, then the slim, they had 3 different Super Speeds with different levels of aggression. So mild, normal or medium, and then the aggressive red one. We have Wilkinson Sword, German made blades in there. They're all brand new, fresh. And now we're just gonna lather up real quick. And not real quick, we're gonna lather up properly. So we're using the Praso green soap in a tub. Load up the brush. Get some soap into the brush. And then we're going to use my polymer porcelain white and just get it going. Maybe steal a little bit more out of the Praso container and just get it going here. This bowl is just right. It's not too big, it's not too small, and it has this this kind of rough surface on the inside that helps a little bit with the agitation. It's a synthetic Diaz Cosmetic brush. The barber pole design here, I really like it. It's a long enough handle, so when the lathering goes well and you have a lot of foam building up, you're not immediately in there with your fingers. So we're really getting it going here. We're going for whipped cream consistency, and now let's put this down. And today we're again going to use the pre-shave Praso green minty or mentholy. So yeah, if you overdo it and you have the tendency to get ingrown hair, I didn't know that I had that, but I guess I fell victim of that. I was just shaving too close, too often, too excited to try out different vintage razors, and that is the result. So now we have a good lather here. Let's put that on the face. As I mentioned before, my skin is a little sensitive, so if I would do really hardcore lathering on my face, my skin gets all red and irritated. So that's why I'm bowl lathering now. All right, that looks good. So like I said, we're gonna do only one pass this time. It's not gonna take too long, hopefully. And we're just going to compare the blue, the silver, and the red tip. So let's start with a really mild here on my good side. I hope you can hear that. Now we're going to immediately switch to the silver one. And I'm going back to the blue one just to see. Oh yeah, down on my neck where there is a lot of growth, I can definitely tell that there is a difference in aggression. The blue one is milder, it's not as close, but the blades are identical, so I didn't do any variations there. Okay, and now red tip. Oh yeah. Oh, the red one is really fairly aggressive compared to the other two. You can tell that there is more blade exposure. I don't know if you can see it in the camera, but let me hold it really close for you. Focus on the razor. Really hard to see, so blue on the left, red. See how much that blade sticks out, and then the normal one. It always focuses on my face, not on what I'm holding here. Yeah, see that blade exposure, and this is the mild one. So the blue and the silver, I cannot really tell much of a difference. Very imperceptible, or maybe subjective too. But with the red one, ooh yeah, the red one rocks right through this hair here. I mean, there are some people that have the opinion that when you have a lot of growth, you need a aggressive razor, which kind of makes sense, right? You want to chop through the stubbles, and then you can switch to something milder. That's why most of those companies came up with adjustable razors. That's why we have so many vintage adjustable razors. And even today, you know, we have the Rockwell 6S where you can change the plates. Then they have the T2 that isn't a fully adjustable one. The Merkur Futur and the Progress. And then also the Rex Ambassador and the Console, which are both adjustable, if I believe. The red one is more aggressive, but you know, if you get the angle just right, you know what? I made the mistake of not shaving with the grain, which my skin is much more agreeable with. So this up the hill here is with a grain on my neck. And then the transition in direction is right at my jawline. That's where I got this ingrown hair situation. And an aggressive razor also has the advantage you get a much closer shave with less passes, so you don't have to scrub around and another pass and another pass. It's aggressive, you can feel the blade exposure, but I guess the secret is to have an aggressive razor with a sharp blade, so you don't get much tugging. So, shave right around it. not too terrible for one pass. Yeah, this is bad. Okay, just a little more down here. So pass and a half, okay? Pass and a half. The old Super Speeds here, the Gillette Super Speed blue, silver, and red, they also have a nice knurling or a nice pattern on the handle. Okay guys, so what's the verdict? Blue and silver, imperceptible difference. And really, if I look at the blade exposure close up, which doesn't quite happen here on the screen, it's not super noticeable. But with that puppy, you can definitely tell. You can absolutely see it with your bare eye. So I don't know if the blue one is really milder than the rest, but the red is definitely more aggressive. And those are really so inexpensive. Buy yourself a grungy, dirty one from eBay and then get your toothbrush going. I also have a mild metal polish flitz, which everyone is warning me about, so don't overdo it. Don't scrub too hard because this is all just plated. But what I actually tried, I used a dry toothbrush with a little bit of flitz on it for, you know, all the nooks and crannies under the blade. And that worked really well and takes the stains out. And, you know, clean them up with a toothbrush and some dish detergent. And then you can use those things and get your own experience with a bunch of old razors. You know, for 50 bucks, you can have 3-4 razors already, and you can play around with them. So this was the comparison of the three, the trifecta, the trinity, the trilogy, the three, die drei Mäher. No, I just said the three mowers. They are not mowers. Die drei Rasierhobel. We had that word before. Rasierhobel is the razor. So if you guys like those little short videos, give me a thumbs up, please subscribe. See you in the next one. Bye guys, take care.